Coming up on Post today, a local female basketball league proves that winning isn't everything. Plus, you sound off about paying higher prices at the pump. Also, we remember Pulitzer Prize-winning Washington Post columnist David Broder.
Hi, I'm Anquinette Crosby, and welcome to Post Today. We begin with a story about a unique women's basketball league in Fairfax where they don't play to win, they play for the love of the game. The Post's Leonard Bernstein explains. Lenny, how did you find out about this league?
I had done a column on a men's basketball game, and that ran online, and someone left a comment on that column saying, we have a women's basketball league, and you should come check it out. And it was pretty easy to track down at this JCC in Northern Virginia in Fairfax. And I just called up the woman who organizes it, and she said, sure, come on out. We don't keep score.
I'm sure men's leagues do keep score.
I've never encountered a men's basketball game where they don't keep score. And when you talk to men about the idea of playing a basketball game without keeping score, they cannot wrap their minds around it. There's a real gender divide here, and guys don't get it, and women do.
Talk about this group of women.
They're great. They're in their 40s and 50s, some are in their 60s. You don't see a lot of women that age playing basketball, particularly not 5-on-5, particularly not full court. This game has actually been going for 19 years with a whole cast of people, but some people have been there for the entire 19 years. Very dedicated to the sport. They get a lot out of it. They get a good workout. A lot of them have become friends off the court. They just don't feel any need to keep score.
All right. Well, more power to them. Thanks a lot, Lenny.
My pleasure.
Read more of his story in today's local living section in the paper and at postlocal.com. Well, if you pumped gas lately, then you may be wondering, when will the prices go down? So we asked people in our area to weigh in about how filling up is affecting their finances.
I mean, it's too much. It's too much. Too much money for gas. It seems like it's going up every day to me. You know, I try to pinpoint different gas stations, but it's still, I mean, it's not that much difference to be driving, you know, far out just to get cheaper gas, because you're burning more when you do that, you know.
Very bad, especially when I drive a cab. You know, it's killing this business. We pump gas every day, so you know how it is. I mean, on average about $50 gas, so it's not easy to, especially with this economy.
My total round trip commute is about 15 miles, which isn't bad, but even so, the gas adds up. I've cut back a little bit in the evenings. I still like to go out to restaurants, and I do enjoy going to a concert now and then. But the prices of everything are making me think twice about it and cutting back.
Also, keep checking back here at postlocal.com about where to find the cheapest gas around town. Now we want to pay tribute to our colleague, Pulitzer Prize-winning political columnist David Broder, who passed away yesterday in Arlington at the age of 81. David was known as the dean of the Washington Press Corps, having covered national politics for 4 decades. Here in his own words, David talks about the 2008 election, calling it the best he'd ever covered since the Kennedy-Nixon campaign in 1960. We have more about his life and the tributes in today's paper and online. For Post Today, I'm Anquinette Crosby.
Very early on, I was absolutely blown away by the spectacle of the Obama-Oprah Winfrey rally. I remember standing in the lobby of that big auditorium building where they had the event and just watching an endless stream of people, all bundled up against the cold, coming down the escalators off of that system of skyways that they have linking the buildings in downtown Des Moines. And I had to remind myself that they were coming for a political rally a year before the election, not for some entertainment event. And what we saw then and saw at almost every stage thereafter was a level of public involvement in this campaign that I haven't seen really since the first campaign I ever covered way back in 1960 when Kennedy and Nixon were running.